teaspoons are 1 tablespoon.
3 teaspoons are 1 tablespoon.
2 tablespoons are 1 ounce.
2 tablespoons are 1 ounce.
8 ounces in a cup.
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 2 cups are a pint.
2 cups in a pint.
2 pints are in a quart.
2 pints in a quart.
4 quarts are in a gallon.
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 Nice to make your soup thicker. It'd be nice to have a sauce. What should you do? You should make a roux. Equal parts fat and flour. Equal parts fat and flour. Make a roux. Heat the fat till it's melted. Add the flour all at once. Stir over low heat, low heat, low heat, low heat, low heat. And you'll have a
Cook for at least 8 minutes. You want to cook out the flour taste.
Alright, low heat. So I've messed up my roux, but I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. I think it looks fabulous.
Well, some people don't wait until the butter is melted, but you are supposed to.
8 minutes. I believe we're going to have to let this simmer for 8 minutes. So this is your first time on 3 teaspoons are 1 tablespoon. I am Big Sis. We are singing along each episode to one of Little Sis's Chef Do Re Mi cooking technique songs, and today is a roux.
It really looks lovely. So I'm gonna cook it, it just depends on how big your roux is, how much you're making, how nutty do you want the flavor. Some recipes like gumbo, roux is a really big deal in gumbo, and they cook it a long time. It gets very, very nutty.
I'm kind of proud of myself because I made my own chicken stock yesterday. We're still during the pandemic, and so I sent himself out to get me a rotisserie chicken, but I knew he wasn't going to be able to because elder hour, there's no rotisserie chickens done at 7 in the morning. So I said, just give me a whole chicken, and by gosh, I'll roast it on a Garten's recipe, and then I'll make stock with the carcass, which is what I did. Lovely stock, and I have drippings. Drippings, yeah, they don't look too good, but they taste good. Drippings are when you get up the goodie in the bottom of the roasting pan. I believe the technical term is frond, or fond. I think it's frond. But everybody's grandma in the Midwest just called it the goodie. So I've got my goodie, I've got my homemade stock, and I'm feeling pretty good about this, even though I did my roux bass-ackwards.
I like to follow the rules.
And hey, you know what I do for my salt and pepper? I mix it together. I put oh wow, it's kind of dirty. I put 2 tablespoons of pepper and then about 4 tablespoons of salt, because so often recipes say, oh, you need a half a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. So I've got it already made. So salt and pepper, done.
Some people are more adventurous than I, and they kind of just do their own thing.
You know the difference between a home cook and a culinary school grad? Culinary school grads can only make one thing at a time. A home cook can make 5 dishes for 8 people, all be ready at the same time.
And I'm going to taste it to make sure I got all the flour taste out of it. That's what you're looking for. You want to get rid of the flour taste. So let's see. I can still taste the flour.
All right, so now I've got really dark, flavorful roux. I'll start putting in my homemade stock.
But because I'm making a white sauce, I don't want my roux to get too dark. So I am being pretty careful here. I'm going to turn down the heat.
All right, potatoes, no, not done. Carrots, no, not done. Hard.
My goodness gracious. This is such a nice roux.
I'm going to have to give this a taste. It might be a tad too flavorful, in which case I'll just add some milk.
our bechamel. So I have some milk here. I have like, I don't know, 4 cups. So I'm going to just add a little here right now, some of it. And I have it off the heat, and I'm just whisking it so that I can incorporate it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So bechamel is one of the 5 mother sauces, and it's a wonderful sauce. You can make mac and cheese, or you can use it in lasagna, and it just takes your lasagna to a whole other level.
That's pretty darn good. It's because of the homemade stock and frond. I don't think a splash of wine's gonna hurt anything. I happen to have whipping cream open, so let's just, you know.
And get our lumps, because sometimes they can get kind of lumpy. I mean, if it's lumpy, it's not the end of the world. You can just put it in the blender and then strain it. And a lot of people, you know, don't make a bechamel, which is a shame.
Okay. Pretty nice and bubbly, huh? Really nice.
What's next? Oh yeah, you gotta add a little nutmeg. So the best thing to do is if you have a real, actual nutmeg, like it's a nut.
Okay, you can definitely use more of everything. Chicken.
Here's a microplane. So if I had a nut, if I had a real nutmeg, I would then, which is a nut, I would then scrape it. I'd be going like this. I have quite a bit of cheese here. That's good. Not sure what to do. I mean, it's quite thick. I think I'm gonna add a little milk. Yeah, I'm glad I did. It's looking less like glue. More like a real sauce. Okay, so I took our sort of gluey but delicious tasting sauce and I put it in the blender, and I was then gonna strain it, but it turned out so well in the blender. It's just beautiful, and it tastes amazing, and it's like velvet. You wouldn't even know that we had basically the mouth feel of paste a little earlier. So whoever invented blenders, man, thank you. So I'm super excited about this. I think it's really great. And I'm gonna now just add our mac and cheese that I had already cooked previously.
8 minutes. You want to cook out the flour taste?
Okay, so Marty is here. He was kind enough to, he'd already retired for the night, but he was kind enough to take one for the team. Okay, so here it is, white cheddar mac and cheese.
Mmm. That looks yummy. Mmm. Mmm. Delicious.
It is.
That is great.
It is delicious.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you like it. So this is really good. So even though it's not bright orange, this cheese, this white cheddar is delicious. So I don't know what to tell you, but it's really good, and all because of our bechamel is our base, and that was our base because of our roux. So there you go. All right, thank you for watching, and remember, 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons is an ounce. What else happens after that? Oh, it's getting late. I can't remember my song.
Teaspoons are 1 tablespoon.
3 teaspoons are 1 tablespoon.
2 tablespoons are 1 ounce.
2 tablespoons are 1
8
ounce.
ounces in a cup.
8 ounces in a cup.
8 ounces in a cup.
8 ounces in a cup.
2 cups are a pint.
2 cups in a pint.
2 pints are in a quart.